Hello there and welcome back to RoadCraft. Yes, we're back on RoadCraft once again, going to be continuing a single player playthrough. So yeah, been a lot of fun with this game. We had a lot of fun last time, and I was glad I was able to do what I wanted to do with the last video as well, which is very awesome. So we're doing very good there. So we're probably going to be doing some of that again, kind of fast forwarding through some of the boring stuff. I don't have a controller plugged in, but we will have a controller plugged in. No? Okay. Yeah, so let's get going, shall we? So we're going to go ahead and continue where we left off last time, which was 20% of Aftermath. If you may remember last time, we had whatchamacallit, we had fixed the road from the warehouse all the way up to the docks. That was it. And then from the docks all the way up to that other like kind of staging area. And we had just gotten to the part where we needed to build the bridges. Or build the bridge with the concrete slab. So yeah, I did have an idea and I wanted to kind of complete that as well to see if it would work. I'm going to be using the bulldozer. And I think it'll work pretty darn well because everything's for everything that we have, everything is where we need it. So, all right. So we're doing good. We're doing good. Everything sound good. Very good. Okay. So we need to go to the map, and we need to go to objectives. We have no side quests right now. We're gonna go and track this one, which is basically set up a bridge. So we're gonna hit open, and this is where we need to reach. So we need to go to the bridges tab. And we need to go to so bridge. Okay, how do we? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna do this with the mouse because screw that. All right. Let's see if we can get this aligned. Nope. We need to get it on the... Nope. I hate that you can't, like, cancel it. I wonder, can you, like, move the ends? You can also cancel the plan or delete this will refund the resources. Got it. Okay. Let's delete it for the moment. I want to try something. I want to add it like here instead. Oh, look at that. Perfect. So that it matches the other side. Okay, yeah. It's not a perfect match, but it's close. So we're going to add a bridge. Okay. So bridge has been completed. So now we're going to go hop in this. So it wants us to bring 8 slabs to that bridge location. Now we do have slabs being shipped over to our docks over there, so we could pick them up with a truck, or we can use the slabs. Sorry, the game is really loud all of a sudden. Let's turn that back down. I turned it up because it was so quiet. Now it's like, nope. Alright, let's go 5. Okay. That's better. That's some better audio levels. I need to get a second screen so I can actually monitor that live, rather than having to alt-tab to everything. Just another thing to add to the list, right? We got, so far we got on the list, we've got a streamer mic that we're trying to get. That'll be the next thing that we accomplish in our goal. And then we're also trying to get a CPU so that we can have a better game. We have an i7, it's a 4790K, which is very, very kind of low-end CPU. Like, that's the low end of the i7s. Now, my 12-year-old, I would say, my 12-year-old freaking motherboard can handle an i9, a lower-end i9, so we will be getting that. That'll be also the next thing on the list, or one of the next things on the list. And then, of course, yeah, a second monitor so that I can actually monitor things. Once I have a second monitor, I might consider streaming. Look at that. That worked. Oh, very good. Oh, how are we going to get these, though? Might give it a go. You know what? I might go to the other side and, like, have to do it manually. This... Okay, actually, you know what? Here, we'll do it this way. I gotta push some slabs from this side. I also don't know how I got this loader to do what it's doing right now. So usually you back up and the blade goes all the way up in the air, which I hate. But now when I back up, it only goes to there. Does it go to the manual position? Wherever the manual position is in the... I actually don't know. Let's crush some of this. Some of these boards. No, don't push that off the edge, please. Oh, hey, we snuck it in. Very good. Dude, we're cheating the system right now. Let's freaking go. Yes. 3 concrete slabs. Okay, my plan... Actually... Yeah, so... Hold on. Put it into manual mode. And let's go on this side of it. Nope. I gotta be careful too, because I could end up tearing up the road here. Can I please stop having tips? I know how to play the game. Thanks. I am cheesing the system now. Oh, if I do this, go forward a little bit, and a little bit further. Okay, that's as far as low as she goes. Like I say, I gotta be careful though. Okay, can I grab another one? Oh. I gotta be really careful because once I come off this slab, it's gonna tear up the road. Oh. Okay. There's sand flattening mode. No, don't push the whole stack, please. There's so much crap in the way. Well, actually, from this side, we could potentially nudge all these over. Excuse me, there, Mr. Trailer. You're in my way. Oh, I also got a barrel in my way too. Oh, please. I just need a little bit further back. Okay, maybe that'll work. Okay, we might have to... Yeah, I know how to play the game, thanks. Why am I stuck? Oh, come on, they can't be that heavy. Oh, maybe they are. I mean, they are giant concrete slabs, so maybe they are that heavy. Okay, let me get over the top of this one. Let's try and push these couple, or at least one or two of them into the thing. Aha! The game seems to think I'm confused and I don't know what I'm doing. But I know exactly what I'm doing. I am a professional. Professionals know what they're doing, right? Okay, come on. Uh-oh. Stringer mode's not enabled. That's not good. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to fix that in a minute. I'm kind of busy at the moment. 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 8 we need. Those are so close to falling down that hill. Okay, we might have to save them. Oh, that's a big rock. That's a big drop. It's a big rock too, but... Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Uh-oh, I'm stuck? No! Please. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, that's very... Yeah, that's gonna end up in a... That's going to end up in a tipped over loader. And we're going to have to sink it in order to save it. No! No! Please! Oh, stupid bush! Help! Grab my arm! I'm sinking! I'm like stuck, man. If we go into marching mode? Oh, that was a bad idea. But it allowed us to go into... Manual mode, please. I need to get my bucket down so I can... Yeah, see, I'm tearing up the landscape. No, I'm toast. Okay. I mean, this thing can go into slightly deeper water. Alright, if we can get... No, I'm going to end up tipped. I mean, I have to try. Can't climb this freaking hill, though, man. It sucks. Oh, it's a little deep. It's a little deep. Stupid bushes. Okay, that's one bush gone. I have to crush them as I try to make my way out of here. We can save it! Come on! Yeah, we're gonna end up tipped over, but... the hill's too steep. It's too steep and muddy. We can just find some footing, man. Yeah, we're over. It's done. Wait, did we save it? We might have saved it. It's actually not as deep over here as I thought it would. I thought it was. I might be swimming in the cab, but we're still going. I might have saved this. I have saved this. Eat it, game. I win. It would have been faster to reset and drive over here, but I win. That's right. Victory! Now let's try this again. Yeah, that hill, I'm gonna have to be very careful. That hill is very steep right there. If I go off of it, that's it. Stupid bush. There we go. Uproot those suckers. Let me through. Oh, now there's a big hole here. Okay, we have to stay up on this rock. We can't tip over. Okay. We've almost got him. We just gotta push. Yes. Hey! I will make this work, damn it. I am determined. I've got the testicular fortitude to make this happen. Oh yeah, bridge is built. Sweet. Alrighty, so let's get back to this. So for you guys, it's going to be only a second, but for me, it's been like over 12 hours between that last little clip there and this one. So there's a little fade there. Yeah, 12 hours later, I'm still sitting here. Yeah. So a buddy of mine came on and said, "Hey, I'm gonna play this," and I'm just like, "Okay, sure, I'll join you." I was already doing a video, but yeah, sure, we'll join you. So here we are. Oh yeah, I left my loader all the way over here. I'm gonna recover this because I'm lazy. No. There. Let's recover that because we're gonna need it over here. So anyway, so we built the bridge. Where's that other loader? There you are. Alright, let's back you up. Yeah, I don't know how I done this. Anybody know how I freaking done that? When I back up, it only goes to there now. Yeah, when I put it in marching mode, it goes all the way to the top. But yeah, in sand flattening mode, it just does that. And it just works, you know? I don't know how I done that. Very weird. Anyway. Okay, we do still need to pick up these slabs at some point and get them delivered. But I'm kind of too lazy for that right now, so I'm just gonna leave them there. And we shall pick those up as well. Alright. Oh, I've also put in a little bit of a request for this game on the Steam there. Basically, I want the ability to control, or the ability so that when we're in manual mode to be able to turn off low gear, for one. And for two, I want the ability to be able to turn off terrain deformation in manual mode so that we can push stuff out of the way without accidentally destroying the terrain. You know, that's another thing that I really want. And the third thing, yeah, I want to be able to control the marching mode height where everything's at. So, or at the very least, be able to control that. So when we back up, you know, for instance, in sand flattening mode, when we back up, I want to be able to control how high the bucket goes when I back up, so it doesn't just go all the way up into the air. I know that other loader doesn't, but I don't know how I did that. And that probably is just a bug or something, but yeah, being able to control that kind of stuff, you know, especially being a former heavy equipment operator, you know, being former, you know, using loaders and stuff like that, you're always taught never to keep the blade up in the air, like really high. Like this is about where you'd put it when just traveling along. And the reason is because when you put that bucket up in the air, or the blade in this case, it raises your center of gravity. So, it raises your center of gravity. So if you hit like bumps and stuff while you're going along with that big thing up in the air, all that weight, it is a very good potential for flopping over like a fish. You know, just on your side. So many equipment operators have had their bucket up in the air while trying to maneuver or trying to drive, and they hit a bump or something and the whole thing just tipped over. It's because the wheels are very bouncy. The wheels are very, very thick rubber, and they're very bouncy. So yeah, it's one of those things that we definitely want to be able to control. Just at the very least, allow manual mode to turn off the low gear so I can just drive at speed like this. And I will turn the low gear on myself for when I want to do stuff. Why is there a hole there? I might have to put more sand. And allow us to turn off terrain deformation mode for the blade, because obviously it can happen because sand flattening mode doesn't tear up the terrain at all. Sand flattening mode can go into the terrain, and it doesn't put holes in it. It doesn't tear it up or anything like that. So yeah, that makes tons of sense. Because, well, you only want one thing, so yeah, it's just one of those that, yeah, you definitely want to do that. Oh,
Your first bridge.
woo.
That should weather any storm. Remember, our job isn't just to fix what's broken. It's to make life better for folks around here.
I no longer have my V card on bridges. Woo! I had to make that joke. Sorry about that. You probably all just checked your discords. Apologies for that. It has been rectified. So, yeah, for some reason streamer mode was disabled, and I don't know why. But yeah, see, I put it in sand flattening mode. The only reason that sand flattening mode doesn't work for me all the time, just driving or just using it, I want to be able to do that with manual mode as well, is because with stuff like this that's a little more solid, you end up getting caught up on things, including like solid rocks. If you got a road made of logs, and you're trying to push sand and stuff like that, and you get a little bit, the sand gets a little bit thin on one of the logs, you'll end up hitting it, and it's just a solid wall, basically. Yeah, it's definitely something that I want to be able to have in manual mode as well, just to be able to turn off terrain deformation, so it just works. I hope nobody's in this. I don't think anybody would be in this because of sideways, but you know, they might be sleeping in there. Boasts a powerful road planning recall module. Delivers unmatched mobility to your feet. Why to my feet? At a cost. Why is it delivering to my feet? Do my feet need unmatched mobility? Actually, yes. This is the thing. I do need that. Yeah, so that's a tracked vehicle. Actually, I've actually seen one of those in real life too. Well, maybe not that exact one, obviously, but I've seen a version of that specific tracked vehicle. And what's really cool is the trailer is also powered. The trailer that it hauls, it's not detachable. Well, I mean, it is detachable if you want to take it all apart, but it's not detachable in the sense of a normal trailer where you just detach it and move on. I'm talking the real life version, by the way. The trailer is also powered, so it never gets stuck, because that is awesome. And the thing between the trailer is hydraulically powered, so you can actually turn the trailer without moving the vehicle, which is really nice. I don't know whose pickup this is, but it's in my way. See, this is where I'd like manual mode. The problem with manual mode is, well, terrain deformation. I want to avoid that. There we go. Okay, road has been cleared. Reach the location. I imagine it wants us to go to this vehicle first, just real quick. You just clean off the... Do you clean off the mess that the storm made? Looks like we might be putting sand here as well. It is... Oh, there's a rock there. It is really muddy. But yeah, in order to push stuff like this, you kind of have to have it in sand flattening mode, because if you don't, you're going to end up destroying the terrain by accident. You're going to hit a bump, that blade's going to get really close to the terrain and by accident, and it's going to put a hole in things, because the manual mode is really destructive. I mean, it kind of has to be, because that, you know, real life would be that way as well. If you're not careful, it will destroy the terrain. So it's realistic. It's just, I want the ability to just turn it off. Just turn off terrain destruction mode with manual. That and the ability to turn off, or turn on, or turn off, I guess, yeah, turn off low gear in manual mode, so I can, you know, not have my bucket up in the air. Because I would rather drive with manual mode and drive real slow than to drive in marching mode. Because I have flipped over a few times driving like that in the game, not in real life, luckily, because I'm not stupid. But yeah, in the game, I have tipped it a few times on my friend's game. He's just like, man, I freaking hate this marching mode. Bullcrap. The marching mode is so stupid. It serves no purpose, to be honest. Just get rid of marching mode altogether. To be honest with you, it is absolutely useless of a mode. Just put it into manual mode, lift up the blade a bit, and turn off. Obviously turn off the low gear. I wish I could uproot trees. Like, this thing would definitely be powerful enough to uproot them trees. I can uproot bushes and stuff, but see, this is where the manual mode would be extremely handy without terrain deformation. Having to freaking try in different angles trying to move this freaking rock, but because I'm in sand flattening mode, the blade's trying to stay flat. So all the bumps and stuff I'm hitting, the blade moves constantly up and down. So trying to push a freaking rock off the road, and it's just like keeps missing the freaking rock. It's like, yeah, you guys seen it with my last video when I was trying to move those rocks. I was actually using the when you back up, you know how the blade goes up. I was actually using that to my advantage to try and push these rocks, because I couldn't get an angle on them, so there's just no way I could push it, because every time I try to push it from a different angle, the blade would just go over top. And so I was using the reverse mode, because when you go in reverse from sand flattening mode, the blade actually goes down slightly. It goes down a couple inches, so it's just like, oh, I'll just use that to my advantage. Okay. Oh, I should also mention too, yeah, so when I did play multiplayer, we did this part of the mission. We did some stuff, and I got a couple of achievements. One of them was building my first road, because we had done that, and then the other one was drive a vehicle 10 kilometers. So, yeah, got that one as well. And you guys will probably see it. We'll probably see that later. We'll see. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of clean. I don't know why. I like cleaning up the road. I like getting rid of all the debris on the road and making it clean again. You know, like I'm actually the recovery effort for this town, and I'm helping out by clearing the debris, like the branches and the trash and whatnot. I really like doing it. It's so relaxing and nice, and you actually feel like you're kind of making a difference, you know, which is what I wanted in SnowRunner all along. I really wanted that. Like this barrel. Let's get rid of this barrel. There you go. That barrel is yours now. Congratulations. You are now the owner of a rusty old barrel full of mysterious liquid. Ooh, mysterious liquid. Open it to find out. Stupid box. Is that just a box or is it a rock? That's a box. See, I can't push it. I can crush it though. There you go. It's not in the terrain. It's now a flat JPEG. Well, alrighty then. I mean, that's what would happen. I mean, you crush a box with a loader, it's gonna be flat. So it's gonna be flat like a JPEG. So I guess technically. Okay. Oh, looks like there's a whole freaking factory over here. Nuclear power plant, maybe? Maybe we'll visit there later. But yeah, we're going to be cleaning up this road a little bit. I'm just cleaning up my way over to it. Just getting rid of all the trash. Yeah, I don't think anybody lives in them homes. They look too dilapidated. to be livable. Oh, and I found out what the jigging is caused by the way. When the vehicle jigs around, it's my CPU being maxed out. It's like I have an i7 4790K, but because I'm recording as well, the CPU tends to get maxed out, and that's what causes the vehicles to jig around quite a bit. It's the CPU usage. When you have because what basically happens is my graphics card is doing fantastic, by the way. It's doing fantastic. It's got, you know, low temperature. I mean, it's a little warmer with games like this, but it's got an overall, you know, lower temperature. Its usage is pretty nice and all that stuff. But it's my CPU. When my CPU maxes out like that, the FPS drops a little bit, and that FPS drop is what's causing the, like, fully what's causing the vehicles to jig around. I mean, that street's not perfectly clean, but I'll have to do that road as well. These freaking curbs are... Oh, never mind. Thought it was the curb I was getting stuck on. Nope. Yeah, look at this trash, dude. Oh, look at that palace. Look at that. Need to clean it up so it looks nice. There's porta potties everywhere, jeez. Just imagine that blue liquid just all over the street. Like, nasty. There you go. Those porta potties are now yours. Congratulations. You have 2 new bathrooms. They're not the nicest, I'll admit, but yeah, a little bit of TLC and they won't be too bad. Got a cart of mysterious goods. I think that's a generator. Just push that out of the road. There we go. Somebody else can have that generator. Nice. I like that though. I like that I'm being part of the cleanup effort. Yeah, because I definitely would have loved to do that kind of stuff in real life. Be part of cleanup efforts and stuff like that, helping out people. I mean, you never know. I mean, I do live in Tornado Alley, so it could happen. So yeah, I want to be able to turn off low mode here. I'm just driving. I'm not doing anything. Why is it locked? I understand with sand flattening mode and probably with the destruction of the asphalt as well. Like you can destroy your roads that you put down. I understand that as well. So it's just like, what the heck? Alright, ooh, we got a new base. And there is our road building equipment, our start of vehicles. Tempting to buy brand new ones so we can get rid of the old rusty ones, but yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. And also the asphalt in that little spreader there, useless.
That town you just passed through is Ambala. It's the industrial heart of the region, so it's vital we get it pumping again. And that means delivering lots of supplies. You'll need to build a road around and then plan a route between Anbala and the transit point. Ah, and there's a nearby village on the harbor that could use your help, if you have the time. Strictly, we're not required, but I think you like to help folks out. Panama is in sore need of supplies, so you could plot a route to it from the transit point. I'm sure the folks there would appreciate it.
I also love the fact that the town name is so close to a real place, but they can't do it, so they change it just enough to avoid getting sued. Ugh, so freaking funny. I love the funny fact of the efforts of games like this, where it's just like it's so close. It's like it's like oh, what's that game? Drive Beyond Horizons. That I just released an episode today. I think today. I don't know when this is going out. We'll see. But yeah, just the efforts of games like that, where it's just like it's close enough to you can recognize it, but it's also enough of a change that they're not going to get angry about it being called that, or about you using that. Like, wow, this thing has a very slow reverse. Drive Beyond Horizons has the what you call it? That makes it go a little faster. It has the cans. There we go. Sorry, couldn't remember the damn name of it, so I was giving my brain time to remember. Lower ramp. Okay. Cannot secure cargo. There's no cargo to secure. I've learned with this vehicle it's better to back up to it. Get straight with the truck rather than trying to get the equipment perfectly straight on there. Okay. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, why does it turn so quickly? It's so freaking sensitive, man. Just a little tap, just give it a little tappy tap. There we go. Okay, can I secure this now? Cannot secure cargo. I couldn't secure the one on DDGs either. And that's almost perfectly in the middle. Maybe the ramp needs to be up. Maybe it's too close to the cab, maybe? Nope, that's the wrong one. It's hard to switch to the other vehicle. When the markers are on top. I was like, maybe it's too close to the cab. No, I can't secure it. I don't understand why. That makes no sense why I can't secure it. Oh, hold on. No, you just cannot secure. So what's the point then? What's the point of having the vehicle to transport if you can't secure the cargo? Like obviously to go faster, I get that, but that is clearly broken. As long as we keep it under 90, it should stay on the thing. Hey, what's the interior of this one look like? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the metal dash and all. Yep, definitely. I drove a dump truck that looked like this. It wasn't this big, obviously. It was much smaller. It was a single axle, but yeah, it was I think they were 60s. It was in the 60s. It was a 60s dump truck. But yeah, definitely had all the bells and whistles that this one does, which is none of them. Okay, then we'll Yeah, we'll lower the ramp. Back this vehicle off. I have a curiosity that must be satisfied. Sen the turning sensitivity is insane. Freak. Why? Why is it turned so quickly? It's a tracked vehicle. It's not supposed to turn that quickly. Like they turn on a dime, sure, but they don't turn like instantaneously. It takes a bit. Like that. It should not turn like that. It's acting like a like it's got rear wheel steer, but the tracks are clearly in the front. Okay. Nope, cannot secure cargo, apparently. I don't understand. Whatever. So it doesn't matter if it goes on frontways or backways, you cannot secure this piece of equipment. We do need it out of the way, though. Okay, so the thing with the road building is you can actually have the AI do it for you if you don't want to build the road. On places like this, anyway. You can have it build a road for you, which is actually pretty nice. It's pretty nice to have that option so you don't have to do it all yourself. What I might do is I might have the AI pour the sand for me. Because the AI has infinite sand. And so it's just like, yeah, I don't even have to worry about it. But if I can have the AI pour the sand for me while I go get the roller, and then have the AI flatten it. Well, I might not have the AI flatten it for me, and the reason that I don't want it flattening it for me is because I want to build a wider road than what it's going to build for me. Like when the AI goes to flatten it, it's going to be... Well, I might have the AI flatten it first, and then I will go back over and flatten it some more, because what it'll do is it'll spread it out. I might have to pour it, but I want to cover the entire road rather than just that central strip that it makes. Oh, whoops. I don't know what I was planning there. I was distracted. But yeah, I love the inside of these vehicles. They did such a good job making them look the way they do. Definitely unable to pour sand here. I'm trying to pour all the sand. All the sand I do not have. I'm trying to pour it all on the bridge. Yeah, I do need to go through here with the loader and clean it up. Oh yeah, this road is a mess. Ugh. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm getting stuck in it. It's so bad. I guess I'll just use the truck to crush the stuff. Yeah, whoever's table this is. There we go. That's a bush. There we go. Oh, that chair's gone. Okay, that makes sense. Alrighty, that's better. So we'll get this turned around. Then we'll open the construction request. And I'm going to pick that road. Objectives. I'm going to track that one instead. Yeah, opening planning request. Yeah, I know how to build the road. Okay. Pour sand. It's not working. Do I have to fill the dump truck first? I mean, we are in the range of a quarry, so that makes sense. No. What am I not getting here? Yeah, it's not wanting to. Yeah, the link to it is tracked open. Aha! Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, so they're gonna start pouring sand. And while they're pouring the sand, we're gonna go get that roller. It's like I could just drive the roller down here, I realize this, but I'll just load her up. Hopefully we can secure this one. I kind of understand why I couldn't secure it. So I was just crushing that log there. Like, get out of my way, log. I got crap to do, man. Would like to buy a new one of these too. Although I do like the old paint job look that they did. Always painting the nose of the vehicle a different color. Okay. Hey, what's the inside of this? Oh yeah. Oh yep. Freaking old. Yeah, two switches. You've got the pack mode and probably diesel spray. 70 sprayers on it. If it does, I can't see them. They might be inside the bottom there. So diesel spray, basically, you would spray the wheel, the rolling wheels with diesel, so that the asphalt doesn't stick to your wheels. And then it's also got scrapers on the wheels as well to scrape it off. Yeah, we're not quite centered. I would like to get a little more centered on this. There we go. Grab cargo? Nope, can't strap that one either. Oh, that's heavy. When I put up the rev, did you see that thing? It's squatting. Yeah, those rollers, they gotta be heavy, them rollers. They gotta be extremely heavy so they can actually flatten stuff. Yeah, so something I have learned about this game as well when it comes to the road building, you're not allowed to flatten the sand with the roller. I mean, it's not part of the road building process. Which I know doesn't make sense. You would, now in this situation you would, when you put your base down, which is our sand here, you'd put the sand down, flatten it out with the loader, and then you would roll it to compact it down into the ground, basically, so that it has a nice solid base for the asphalt to sit upon. Alright, we're gonna grab our loader here. I refuse to put it in marching mode to go faster. Because I hate it. Because marching mode is so useless. The only usefulness it allows is to be able to take it out of low gear, which makes no sense. I understand having locked low gears for certain vehicles, because certain vehicles would only have low gear. And I also understand it for having for the flattening mode and the destruction of the asphalt, but not having it in any other mode other than to have your bucket up in the air where you have the possibility of tipping doesn't make any sense to me. But that is just me, of course. I don't think there's very many people that actually have heavy equipment experience, being a heavy equipment operator, um, have that experience, and they're playing games like this. They're out operating heavy equipment. Me, I'm disabled, so yeah, that's why I'm not operating heavy equipment anymore. That's also why I'm not a truck driver anymore either. Oh, is our sand truck's probably in the way? No, okay, no, we're good. Alright, I'm gonna do this myself. Let's see, in flattening mode, because like I said, I want to spread it out. We'll do the road portion of it first, but I will flatten it out, spread it out even more. If it allows me to, that is. It might not allow me to, we'll see. Like I said, yeah, I want to spread it out a bit more than this so the road's a bit wider. And we'll do that with the asphalt too. We're going to run 2 asphalt layers, or 2 asphalt runs, and then we'll flatten it all out. That is what I want to do anyway. Vehicle failed route. What? Hold on. Need maintenance. Oh. What the hell? Where'd that vehicle go? Okay. We knew what the problem was before. I'm gonna delete. Oh, you can actually move it. Okay, we're gonna move this. Like this. So that it's not getting close. So it kind of goes like that, yeah. Right, dispatch vehicles. It's right at the beginning, so we're going to watch the vehicle and see how it performs. Now, I remember the last time it was running into that freaking... it was running into that pipe. Alright. Alright, dude, how you going to do that? How you going to maneuver this one? Yeah, wasn't there was a pipe here that the truck kept running into? Yeah, that's better. Okay, no longer runs into that pipe. I was trying to follow the road, which is right here, but because this pipe is there, because the graphic of the pipe was in the way, I couldn't see that there was there's an actual pipe like right here. It's like right here next to this rock. And I remember the first time the trucks kept running into it. Maybe that was the cause of it. And then finally, one of the trucks finally failed the route. All right, cool. All right, we got to start over with our flattening, but that is okay. So yeah, like I said, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna widen this out so we get a nice flat section. I'll destroy these bushes while I'm here, or bushes, trees, branches. There we go. There. And then we're going to go back over it again. You can see it's a little bit tippy over here because I've flattened it out a little bit more. But like I said, yeah, I do want to widen it out so it's actually a decent road and it's not just a path for a single vehicle. Doesn't have to be as wide as what we already have, but it definitely has to be close. Yeah, that's looking good. Now the cool thing is because now that I've gotten it all flat and nice, I can go over it. Ooh, going this way too. There's a little bit of a bump there. And that'll also flatten out this end as well. There we go. And we'll back up and do the same on this other end. I might have to move that dump truck. Yeah, I'm gonna move the dump truck. Nice and out of the way. Yeah, normally at this stage, what you would do in real life is you would go over it with the roller and pack it down, so that when you actually pour asphalt on it, it lasts a while. Like the road we're building here, the last time when I was playing this with DEG, I said it probably wouldn't even last 6 months, and he agreed with me. But I think it wouldn't even last 3 months without packing it. It would definitely be a big issue. We're just gonna follow this line here. Oh, we're pouring asphalt over there by accident. Oh well. But earlier when I said this asphalt would be useless, is because I was getting rained on. I would definitely mess with the oil mixture they got going on there. So it only pours where sand is. Interesting. Okay, that's good to know, actually. So I can leave this open, and it will only pour asphalt where there is sand, which does make sense. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Why could they move? What the hell? That is the weirdest thing. Alright, let's deactivate this for a minute. Alright, now try it. Okay. There's a little bit of a... got stuck there. Okay, so the road does not care, or the mission does not care how we pour the asphalt. This is good. Because what I wanted to do was definitely make this wider. Go back over that. we go. And I wanted to go back over this particular portion. Oops. There. Nice. It's not great, but it'll work. Okay, and then we grab our roller. Oh. Let me go! Alrighty. Let's go ahead and roll this down. And we'll probably skip any future road building, as this is kind of boring, but... Oh, nice. It kind of spreads it out, too, as it flattens, which is realistic, so... I mean, if you ever built... I worked for DOT for a time as well, and... yeah. Doing asphalt laying and stuff like that. Yeah, when you crush it down, flatten it basically, it definitely has it does kind of spread it out a little bit, because it is being crushed and compacted, and it pushes it out slightly. Alright, I don't want this to complete before I'm ready, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to stay out here. Obviously I need to flatten this anyway, but we're going to try and not do the middle until we're at this other end here. That way it doesn't complete before we're ready. So it might not let me flatten once it's completed. There's a little bit of a bump at the end there, but I think we'll be okay. Alright, now an interior view. Just kidding. I want to be able to make sure I'm in the middle. Never drove a roller like this, though. We didn't have rollers this old. We did have an old roller that was a cabless roller. Had big old metal wheels on it, but it you sat sideways on it, and you had a lever on your left and on your right, and when you were sitting in it, you used your left hand or your right hand, and you pulled this lever towards you or away from you to move it forward and backwards. And the wheel was for just for turning. Oh, it didn't it unflattened. What? It unflattened my asphalt over here. Can I flatten it still? Nope. Yeah, it unflattened my... This is what I was talking about. Hey, what the hell? It unflattened my asphalt. It only flattened the section that it wanted to flatten. Well, that's kind of annoying. Like, I'm flattening it, and it's not... Maybe it doesn't flatten in reverse. We'll give her a go to go straight here. I'm pretty sure it'd flatten in reverse, but maybe the game doesn't consider it in flattening mode. Nope. Yeah, it took away some of the asphalt, too. That is really annoying, actually. Well, where did our asphalt layer... Oh, there's our asphalt layer. I was like, we could try laying the asphalt again. I don't know if it'll let us, though. And I wanted a nice wide road, and the game's like, nope. No wide road for you, buddy. You look at you trying to be all sensible and crap. trying to build a nice wide road for these folks. No. Stop it. Get some help. So if it'll allow us to lay on top of the... Oh, it'll allow us to lay again. Oh, I picked up a chair on my travels. It is, but yeah, it is allowing us to lay again. So I guess we flatten it over. Man, I should have flattened the center, and then that way I didn't have to do this again. Nope. Get over there. Aha, game, I ruined your road that you were so proud of. You ruined my road, I ruined your road. That's where I get fully upset, and I just completely destroy the road that the AI had me build, and to do it all again. Do it the way I want to do it. Nah, it's a little too petty. Plus, yeah, it would cost me a lot of time to make that happen. There is a hole here. There is a hole there. Like, there is a hole there that is keep getting me caught up. Alright, Mr. Roller. Let us go flatten out some asphalt. I hope. I love that it didn't even flatten out the edges or the ends or anything like that. It's just like, nope. We don't want to flatten that. Yeah. There's the wide road I wanted. I do love you can put a road anywhere you want, pretty much. That is really nice. It's a really nice touch, and we're going to be putting down some road as well here in a little bit, because, yeah, there's some patches that I definitely want to put a full road over. I could pave the whole way, but man, that would take a long time. But it could be done. It could be done. Because you'd have to lay the sand all the way along that you wanted to lay the sand at. Get it all nice and flat with the loader. And then you would have to lay down the asphalt over the entire thing where you want the asphalt at, and then roll it. And that's a lot more work than I'm willing to put in, so I'm only going to do certain sections. But there is certain sections I wanted to try and put asphalt over. I think it'd be really good. Yeah, nice wide road though. Very nice. Yeah, I'm sad you can't flatten the edges of it, but oh, there is a crease right there, or not a bump, like a curb, I guess. Oops. I was like, but hey, you know what? That worked for me. We got the road built, and that's what we needed. Oh, and it still wants to get in that thing. So yeah, this thing will, it's a recovery vehicle. But yeah, like I said, when you look at the trailer here, you can see it's hydraulically ran. So I can turn the whole trailer and truck together without moving. But also, if this is correctly designed, yeah, yep, you can see the drive line. See the drive line between the two? There's a drive line there. That's because yeah, the rear end has a transmission. Well, not a transmission. It has a what do you call it, differential and all that, and axles, and so yeah, the trailer is also powered. It's a pretty cool vehicle. I hear these are a lot of fun to drive. But it's just like, that is genius, you know. Have a tracked vehicle that can haul a trailer that is powered. It's just like, because so many vehicles, you know, have issues when they have a trailer on them. They get stuck very easily. And this is pretty nice to have. Nice little tracked vehicle. Seems the tracks work pretty decently. It's like... Yeah, the tracks actually respond to bumps and stuff. Realistically. Yeah, that is pretty nice. Oh, there's a hole there. Yeah, you can see the tracks moving with the bumps and whatnot. It is pretty nice. I imagine we'll just recover this though. Is a mobile operations area. You can recover vehicles there if you have enough fuel. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. I did not realize this was... okay, I didn't read because I'm lazy. I didn't read that the vehicle is a mobile recovery zone. Well, I have an idea of what to do with you. As long as you have enough fuel, which I have 14 fuels, so that's not too bad. But yeah, I have an idea of what to do with this thing. Because of its speed. We can actually go a decent pace. We're gonna go down to our very first pouring site. A sand pouring site. I was like, I don't. We'll see how much fuel it costs before I do this. But didn't I clean this? Could have swore I cleaned this road. Yeah, we'll clean it as we go by. There we go. Yeah, I could have swore I did, but I guess I didn't. Or the game regenerated it all. Who knows? Because I did the mission that goes up to this place. I could have swore I would have cleaned all this. So yeah, at least up until this point. All right, but if we head along this road here, I'll show you where we need to start doing stuff. It's a nice scout vehicle too, and it has a winch as well. So this is a perfect scouting vehicle. It's got all the things. Okay, so you see this road right here? It's got these logs on it. Yeah, these logs are very annoying. Get out of my way, fence. I got stuff. Well, I didn't expect it to just fall over for me. Well, at least something fell for me. Yeah, look at this bumpy. Look at that though. Look at the tracked vehicles on that. That is cool as heck. I want to take a photo. Hold on. Wasn't there a way to hide the UI? Hide HUD. There it is. I'd like to hotkey that, but that's okay. Yeah, nice. That could be our thumbnail. Yeah, look at the tracks reacting to that. They're actually reacting to all the individual logs. Yeah, so this is also another spot too. I was tempted to put a bridge here instead. But because, like I said, I did play this with my friend DDG for a little bit. We got up to the point where we're up to that town over here down the road. We fixed the road all the way up until that point, and this space right here definitely needs a. Actually, let me back up the other way. This space definitely needs filled in. And I am tempted to actually asphalt it. It's either asphalted or build a little bridge. We do have 24 of those slabs. Yeah, a mobile operation base here though would be really good. Oh, so we got pipes and power over here now too. Anyway, let me grab my loader. So this is what I wanted to do with it. It's like, oh, let me yeah, I know how the game works things. Yeah, let's recover. So it cost 1. Ooh, that's actually really nice. And now I don't... Oh my gosh, I'm in the water. They should allow you to pick a spot within the range. Because that could have been bad. Then I would have had to recover again. The game would have screwed me. But yeah, look, now my loader's over here where we need to do this. So I wanted to asphalt this right here. Or at the very least, pour sand and flatten it. Because yeah, look how annoying this is to drive over. And this is why I don't use marching mode. I mean, look at this. We're so tippy right now. So bumpy and tippy. But yeah, I also want to use the loader to flatten out this road. So yeah, we're gonna lay some sand over this, and maybe even lay some sand in that, or build a bridge, a little like short bridge, or something like that. Just anything to kind of fix some of these areas. So yeah, it's gonna be a thing. So let's go ahead and what do you call it? Let's go ahead and boot up that time lapse.
Got a stone cold feeling that I'm on my own. Got some black-eyed isolation and it's right down to the bone. Let's hit that bright light boulevard. I'm on my way back home. I've been driving like a cowboy, got no place to call my own. I've been running out of patience like I'm dragging round a stone. Let's hit that bright light boulevard. I'm on my way back home. Got a stone cold feeling that I'm on my own. Got some black-eyed isolation and it's right down to my bone. Let's hit that bright light boulevard. I'm on my way back home. Let's hit that bright light boulevard. I'm on my way back home. Let's hit that bright light boulevard. I'm on my way back home. got my juices high and I get my kick. I ain't heard of you since I left town, oh boy. And I'm running free for the rush to go. Stopping down is just getting old. Moving on, I'm on my way back home. Nobody's ever called me. Can't see no way to stop. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. When I'm feeling down on the 66, got my juices high and I get my kick. I ain't heard of you since I left town, oh boy. Nobody's ever called me. Can't see no way to stop. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. And I'm running free for the rush to go. Stopping down is just getting old. Moving on, I'm on my way back home. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on.
Alrighty. So now that we've got all of that done, yeah, I'll be playing that probably at 1,000%. That did take a while. I am glad I did it though, because man, it is so freaking bumpy over there. So one of the things I wanted to try, the other reason I put that mobile base there is so I could teleport these guys. Or not these guys. Well, those guys eventually. Actually, what I want to do is I'm gonna have to go grab that freaking loader, aren't I? Oops. Let's go over to our spawn point because it's probably you probably can't spawn vehicles there anyway. Which would make sense. But I need this old boy because, like I say, I'm saving up for the big 30T, I think 30T loader, the big tracked vehicle that we got. Because that friend of ours purchased this game before the game came out, so like one day before, so we got the pre-order bonus. Just so we're clear, though, I am not a fan of pre-ordering. I only have the pre-order bonus because... Oh, let me get out of the way. Sorry. You took off my markers, man. I did not realize that vehicle was there. I should have looked left. I did not, like an idiot. There we go. I got textures. Oh, look at this thing. This thing is old. But yeah, I am not a fan of pre-orders just because I don't believe in giving the money to the developer before the game comes out. Because maybe if you want to pre-order it the day before and the game is looking really good and you've seen a bunch of gameplay footage, maybe some early access. Maybe some people got early access to it, some streamers and stuff, and you're just like, yeah, this is looking good, this is what I want. But maybe then, purchase it a day in advance before the game comes out. But when people pre-order months and months in advance of a game, and they have, and there's no real info about it, there's no real footage really other than maybe a trailer or two, and it's just it's like you're giving them your money in a game that hasn't even finished yet. Like the day before, at least the game is finished, They're just waiting for a release date, or they're just finishing up some details and touches and whatnot. But yeah, it's just To me, it's not been a good idea. Because I used to be on that train, you know, when Grand Theft Auto 5 first came out, I purchased that sucker 6 months in advance. And you know, and it turned out really good that time, but, oh, let me turn back on my HUD here so I can see what the buttons are. Oops, what did I just turn on? I turned on hints. Now, turn off hints. Let's turn on vehicle HUD. Okay. What? Hello? I still don't have a HUD. Game. Oh, hide HUD. I'm stupid. Sorry. That is, for some reason I was reading that as toggle HUD. Whoopsie. Yeah, crane mode. Oh, that's camera mode. I can't read today, apparently. Alright. Now I've got the alternate mode as well because it's just, to me, it's just easier. Where do we go? Up. There we go. And no, I don't want to lift the truck. But I want to put, you know, I should probably build it first before it so that I know. I'm going to use the mouse again. That way I know how many slabs I'm going to need. Probably one, but I want a bridge over this. I think it'd be a little faster, a little easier. So if we add, like, say, like there. Maybe even back here. Okay, well, two slabs will work. I wish there was a way to cancel without having to close it and open it back up. But, roughly there. That looks pretty good. Okay, perfect. So 2 slabs. All right. So that's what we need to load on this bad boy. Yeah, and again, that's also opinion. If you pre-ordered, that's just fine. You're not wrong for doing that. So, I mean, I don't agree with it, but yeah, you do you. And because that is cycle target, that's what I wanted. Can I not? Oh, wrong one. Can I get the top one, please? Thank you. Yeah, that's that kind of thing is just like, you do whatever you want to do. I'm saying it's not a good idea to pre-order, but if you still want to do it, that's just fine with me. I'm not gonna be all angry about how dare you disagree with me. Not about that, man. Definitely not. Let's see. There we go. That's what I needed to do. And down. Nice. There's one. Yeah, just last time we so when I was playing with DDG, we had filled that in with sand, and maybe that is faster. I don't know. I think this might be pretty fast too. Cycle target. I want that one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to load up all of them. Oh, don't get underneath the truck. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to load up all of them. Oh, wrong way. And then we'll decide from there. We can put them all on here. I hate this crane. The crane is so short, man. It sucks. It is our first crane, so it's baby's first crane. A little bit further out. There we go. And we should be able to put down that last one. Actually, there's another slab down there, isn't it? Isn't there? I can't grab... I'll have to grab that one with the crane. Yeah, I might just load them all. If the truck can take it. There we go. Got a little caught on the truck there. It's like, you know, just leave it loaded rather than putting it in the warehouse. That way you just have slabs ready on a truck. You don't have to reload them. That's what I'm thinking anyway, because I know when you have the truck, over there and you go to load slabs or anything like that, you have to load them manually. Oop, that was a little too far to that side. That'll work. It's a little off, but... Then we'll switch over to this truck, and let's strap those bad boys down. She's a little heavy, but it's like I got 3 more slabs on this side, and then 1 slab down there. I think the truck could take it all, can't it? Take it all! Let's see, what would be the better way? If I pull in the crane right next to those slabs, I can then just rotate it onto the truck probably. There's going to be a little bit of back and forth. Actually, if I put it on the same side as the slabs, that'll probably be better. Just like I already had, or just like I was just doing. Because I know we're going to need these slabs in a minute. Let's go disable the crane controls. Pull the crane. There we go. Just pull right up alongside this so we can get as we can. Just enough clearance for the anchors. Nice. And here's how we're going to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this up. Just the other way. And because we're starting to load the way we're starting to load, other way. This is going to be a pain in my butt. I need it to stop swinging. Yeah. And then what we'll do is we'll switch vehicles, unstrap, strap. And that way the stuff doesn't, you know, fly off into space, or it doesn't slide off as I'm trying to load another piece. Know what I mean? Yeah, whatever happened to the tutorial vehicle that they had us use? I missed that. Oh, this is what we get instead. I mean, actually, I like this one better. It's more traditional, I guess you could say. Of a loading truck, like traditional in the sense of SnowRunner, I guess, is that. Oh, so speaking of updates, anyway, there is a. So I'm trying to concentrate here. There has been an update to this game. They did their first like little patch update, and one of the big things. So, just to kind of explain something, I don't think it was just me, but I had started a little bit of a debate on Steam when I was talking about the because I put in a thing about how the company name filter, the profanity filter, was a little too aggressive because it had censored the word white for Whitestone for my company, right? And I said that's kind of ridiculous. Has to be a mistake. It's a little ridiculous that they, the censor just random words, right? Because I was finding all kinds of words that they had censored when trying to name stuff. All kinds of words, like the word company, I believe was banned, and the word recovery was banned, and it was just like this. And the word dirt, was banned. It's just like. That's kind of crazy, and the reason I know these words, certain words were banned like this, because, like I said, I started a little bit of a debate on accident. Of course, it wasn't intended to be that way. It was just intended to say, hey, you need to, go a little lighter on the profanity filter for the company name. And it was just like, then people were posting up what words they had found that was banned as well. On that post, it was just like, good lord. At the end of it, I think it had like 40 some comments on it. By the end there, before the update, it was like, geez, man. All these banned words are freaking insane. Like, some of them, obviously there's certain ones you kind of understand, but there was ones that were just like, what the heck. And I think what happened was is they had used a third-party software to determine what words were going to be allowed and what words weren't going to be allowed for the company, and I think it went a little too heavy, a little too aggressive on the old filter, and banned like half the English language for whatever reason. And I don't think they went through and actually looked at it. It was just kind of a set it and forget it type of thing. One of the major parts of the update, other than general fixes and bug fixes and crash fixes and all that other stuff, was they have removed the profanity filter for this game on PC. So they have completely and utterly removed it, which is awesome. I'm pretty happy about that. Well, honestly, like, and it was just like when I posted, I said, it's better to have a reporting system for company names, for players, to report other players for inappropriate names, whatever, for multiplayer, rather than going the ban all approach, which is what they had done. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy about that. Like I said, I don't think it was just me in that one. That one was pretty popular though. I was like, whoo, look at this. That sparked a huge debate. And I say debate because there was all kinds of, political comments and stuff in there as well. Of course, whenever you talk about banning words and stuff like that, that stuff always comes up as well. That kind of stuff. So it's just like, yeah. But yeah, they did remove it, which like I said, I'm pretty happy about. I'm glad they did made that decision, because that was too bad. So when we look at my, let's go to the garage real quick. Because you can change the name in the garage, I think. No, you can't. Can you even see the company name in the garage? I don't even think you can. No, you can't even see the company name anywhere. So I went back, and if you are at the main menu, you can go back to your company and customize it. And I customized it and put the proper Whitestone in there. I wish they would also allow for longer names, so I could do Whitestone Industries, but it was just... so what I did was they did the abbreviation of industry, which is IND. You can't put dots in there, but yeah. Look at this truck. It's ridiculous. It's like, I'm gonna burn. I got a foot to the floor, and it's not going any faster. Yeah, it doesn't go faster with those off either. Yeah, this is a lot of weight. I think this truck would have been broken if we tried to load this in real life like that. But yeah, there were some updates and stuff, and also there's some talks of doing hard mode and stuff, which, I'm pretty happy for as well. Because a hard mode for this game, like fuel usage, damage, that kind of stuff, bring back the snow runner features. I shouldn't say bring back because they were never intended in the first place, but bring in the snow runner features is what I should say. Bring those in. That would definitely, I'd be up for that. Because I definitely, when it come to SnowRunner, I got to the point where I started doing hard mode, and man, hard mode is grueling on SnowRunner. That's why, I'm pretty happy for this game too, because this game is kind of a chill, kind of relaxed version of a SnowRunner in a way. Obviously they completely rebuilt the engine to be able to work for what this game wanted to do. And a lot of that stuff got removed because it's not supposed to be SnowRunner. It's not supposed to be the SnowRunner game. It's not supposed to be SnowRunner 2 or anything. So it is made by the same devs and made with, I would say that the same engine, but it's not really the same engine. It's a torn down, rebuilt version of the SnowRunner game engine. Because this game needed to have terrain deformation in order for the game idea to work. So, and SnowRunner could not handle terrain deformation. The game engine itself, it wasn't built for it. So, if they wanted to add terrain deformation to SnowRunner, they would more than likely just do what they did here, which is just make a brand new game, because it's just like it's already baked in how everything works in SnowRunner. You can't change the game now, especially. Like, it would just be, you would be more inclined to, probably be faster too, just to do a brand new game. Just do SnowRunner 2 with terrain deformation, That'd be the only way to do it. At least in my view, from what I've gathered in my own kind of research and stuff. I've never developed the games, but I have done, my own sort of research and stuff like that. And what I've picked up from what developers have said when developing games and whatnot, you kind of just pick up on that kind of stuff. Don't take all my slabs, please. Don't break. Okay. Whew. Look at that. Built a bridge. Hell yeah. But yeah, there's a reason I know we need these slabs up and coming up here, because there's actually another spot where you can build a bridge as well. I don't know if we'll have all the slabs we need, but definitely gonna need them. I believe we can get up to that bridge. We'll scout out ahead with our truck that weighs 100 tons. With all these slabs, we're gonna fill up this as well. I'm gonna cover this in sand and whatnot. So. Yeah, and we'll get up to the point where we get up to that town, and then I think we'll call it there for an episode, because we're getting pretty long already. I like doing these longer episodes for this type of game, because this type of game kind of needs it in order to make any kind of progress. It's just like SnowRunner. If you want to make any kind of progress on a map, you better plan for at least 4 to 6 hours of gameplay beforehand. Just plan for it, because if you don't, you're gonna end up like, if you do like 2 or 3 hour sessions, you're not gonna get anywhere. it's gonna feel like it takes even longer. But yeah, we did SnowRunner on the channel for a little while there with another friend of mine. Haven't talked to him in years though. At this point, we're starting to get into the years stage. He stopped playing video games altogether. He went and did real life adult things, and yeah, he no longer plays video games. At least not to my knowledge. I mean, maybe he does in his spare time, if he does have any spare time. But yeah, video games and doing YouTube is about the only thing I could do these days. This is about all I'm able to do. Yeah, this is the spot where we want to build that next bridge. You know what? I might even just build the bridge now. I mean, why not? There is no missions for it, as far as I understand. But there is a spot to be able to build a bridge. So we're going to put it right there. That's pretty damn good. You know what? I might even extend it a little bit. Like go to here instead. They're pretty centered, yeah. So we'll do 11 slabs. Yeah, and the reason I'm going to do that is so that there was a sand patch there I wanted to get past. I think that would be really good. Alrighty. I definitely do not have 11 slabs on me. I have... What do I have? So there's 3 inside the bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have half of them that we need. Alright, but that'll allow this truck to be unloaded completely. Okay, it said 1 out of 11. I was like, what? I was about to get upset there. But yeah, that'll give us a shortcut over here to the phosphate plant. Which does give us a little bit of a shortcut, so... Was this here before? I don't feel like this was here before. Maybe the dirt road was, but I was just like, yeah, that doesn't feel like that bridge was there before. During the tutorial mission, anyway. Okay, so then what we can do is we can go ahead and... what's the recover button? There it is. Couldn't remember. And we can recover back to our harbor base. Because we can't spawn... Oh, I think you can just do that. We can't spawn slabs over there, I'm pretty sure. Because I didn't see any markers next to the vehicles, so... Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and recover back to the harbor base, because I'm lazy. And we're going to go grab 5 more slabs? Yeah, 5 plus 6 is 11. Alright, so this is the loading... Is this the loading area? Or is that the loading area? Is this the loading area? Why don't I have access to this? Usually you have like a button. Yeah, usually you have a button. Why can't I? Interesting. I can't access the... Wait, is that markers? Oh, hide hint. That it turned off hints. No, I don't want to build a bridge. I want to get access to my cargo base garage. Maybe we'll change vehicles real quick. I turned off hints, and it keeps giving me hints anyway. I completely forgot I left this here. We'll crush some debris on our way back out. Yeah, I don't have access to my my storage. That's a little weird, huh? I have to reload the game. I don't have access to my garage either. Yeah, I know the button to enter the garage, and that's not. I'm gonna have to reload, I think. I think something broke. There we go. And after a quick little restart, I think we're good now. Yeah, I think it was just bugged. Yeah, see, now I can access the resources. So you bring resources here. This is resources out, isn't it? Resource storage. Okay, so it puts it there. I really wish they'd allow you for automatic loading. Oop. I can't see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it wants you to load that with the crane. Yeah, I really wish they would allow you to automatically load it. Like if you're in the marker. Yeah, that just means we gotta bring the crane down here and get it all loaded up and then get it delivered over to that bridge.
Hold on tight, 'cause we're flying tonight. Move at the speed of light, 'cause we're flying tonight. We're flying tonight. All I need is me, myself, and an open road. I feel my heartbeat beating wild out of control. I push, move, throttle into overload. It's just me, myself, and an open road. We ain't behind the signs, Jupiter and Mars. We're just a thing of the past. You're my rearview mirror. You're in my rearview mirror. Heartbeat beating, getting out of control. My heartbeat beating, getting out of control. All I need is me, myself, and an open road. I feel my heartbeat beating wild out of control. I push, move, throttle into overload. It's just me, myself, and an open road. The open road. The open road. Me, myself, and the open road. Me, myself, and the open road. Yeah, me, myself, and the open road. Me, myself, and the open
Alrighty. Well, what a journey that was. That was quite the journey. The truck would only go up to about 20k. It's carrying a lot. Oops. Probably would help if I took off the park brake. Alright. Get out of my way, toilet. Well, bye, toilet. It is now in pieces. It's shattered like glass. Alright, yeah, I'm going to unstrap the cargo so that it has an easier time taking it. Oh, wait, I would have had an empty bed anyway. Never mind. Bridge built! Woo! Oh, yeah, look at this. We have a bridge! Oh, yeah. So, where it puts the pillars is actually... The pillars for the bridge here? Actually not bad places for them. It looks like... Huh, it is very interesting. But yeah, look at that. Got a nice bridge, a nice little shortcut to the beginning area. Sweet. So now we just got to fix the rest of the road up until this point. Oh yeah, and there's another spot too. I'm actually going to build a bridge over there as well, rather than filling it in with sand. Just like all the landslide spots. Ooh, you know what? That might be a good idea actually. If we know how many slabs we need for all the spots that I need to fill in, then I can just build bridge. See, this spot right here has been completely ravished by a landslide. But there's also several landslide spots up this way. Well, not to this town, but on the other side of the town. It's like we could build bridges across all of them. Doing the bridges and the slabs, it takes a lot less work than, you know, delivering sand, and then once you've delivered the sand, then flatten it, you know, with the loader and stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah. So this is the town, this is the secondary town that they wanted us to, or the secondary mission that they wanted us to get a hold of. Oh my gosh, this freaking town is destroyed, man. Look at all this crap. Just everywhere. There's a van's flipped over. Vehicles in the road. Destroyed vehicles, I should say. I'm not paying attention to the old rusted out ones. Those have been here. Those have been there for years and years, but oh, there's another garage as well. Sweet. Another staging area. Yeah, just look at this town though. It has been absolutely destroyed. I mean, jeez. What the heck? That must have been one hell of a storm. Trees down everywhere. I'm getting stuck in mud everywhere. Oh! Oh, it's deep. Oh, it's deep. Don't take that out of context. Don't do that. We want to stay monetized here. Alrighty. But yeah, I'll show you the spots to land. I can always recover this vehicle, so I don't have to drive it back or anything. But yeah, over on this side, the south side here, this south road goes over to that bridge over there, that tiny little bridge. That's got a raisable section in it. Yeah, see these sections right here we want to build bridges over. Good lord, look at this road, it's gone. The road is gone. There's nothing but a pit left, a pit of rocks and trees and dirt and mud. And like I said, if we know how many slats, see that's one of them. And then if we follow the map here, there's another as well. And then we're back to this square. So yeah, if we build bridges across there and we know how many slabs, we can possibly, depending on how many slabs it's going to be, we could possibly load up all of it as well. So Let's see. I kind of want to... The way I want to build this, actually, I kind of want to... like... start here and then go across like this. I think that might be the better way of doing it. Let me get that a little more centered. That's going to take 7 slabs. Jeez. But it is going to fix it. 7 slabs! That's a lot of slabs. That is a lot of slabs. Let's see. I might be able to get it down to 6. If I put it like here. Oh no, can't put it there. Because if I could do a curved bridge, that would be awesome. So flatten ends or inline. Flatten ends. So kind of like that, yeah. Yeah, if we do it like that, maybe. It's like either that or we could fill it in with sand just to kind of get it to curve better. It's going to take 7 slabs. Oops. Bridges. Delete bridge. Now, if you could have them deliver slabs to that location via convoy, that'd be pretty nice. Okay, so that one's going to take 6 slabs. So if we do it like that, you're going to have dirt in there. Let's try this again. There's got to be a way I can make this work with 6 slabs instead. No, I think 7 is going to be the way to do it. I mean, maybe there. I'm just afraid that... Can I get around this? I know I can't go down in it, but it's like, is there any spot where I can actually drive around it? I'm so getting stuck. I gotta recover either way, but I kind of want to go over there, you know? But I'm like, is there a possible path? That I can get across this. Oh, that rock's a little too tall right there. Trying not to get high centered as well. Oh, we're high centered. Oh, no, we're good. Bird! Yay! So I want to see where this bridge is, and then decide if that is the proper way we want to do it. Huh. I didn't realize no wonder it takes so many slabs. So the bridge starts here. We could actually, well... It's like we could bridge it slightly differently, but... This is a good... it is kind of a good spot to start. Like I said, I wish you could do curved bridges. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, so you can see that end is a little too low right there. If we start from that end and come this way, maybe that'll be the way. But yeah, I kind of had to visualize it. or see if like actually see it in. I mean, we are in a 3D space, sure, but yeah, if we go from here instead, it's just gonna have to take the 7 concrete slabs. There's that big rock there. Okay. Alright, so what about that? And I might even come in with sand and fill it in right here. Yeah, we'll have to come in with some sand to fill that in. Look at me driving on it like it's gonna... That would be cool if you could just put down the thing and then you can drive on it. Do a test drive. People would exploit the crap out of that, though. Yeah, that'll be much better. That'll definitely be much better. And then we'll just fill in with sand right here. It's going to take 7 slabs, so, well. Okay, well, we know how much that one's going to take, so that can be a trick. We'll probably come. What we'll probably do is come from the other way. It'll be It might be faster to. Yeah, it'll be definitely faster to go this way, and then this one as well, probably faster as well, than going all the way up here and around. If we can make a shortcut, like now that this is landslided, can we bore through the mountain and make a shortcut? It'd be amazing. I don't think the game would allow us to do that. 100% sure on that particular point. Okay. This one's probably going to be another 7. I think right there would probably be good. I'm trying to get it to where when you come off the bridge, you are not off the road when you go to leave or come back on. Alright. Okay, we'll scout out this other bridge and then we'll go and get more slabs. I'm going to be doing a lot of what you call it, a lot of time lapses in this one. There's a lot of time lapses because, yeah, delivering this stuff does take a lot of time. Yeah, I like the end of this bridge. The end of this bridge is nice. I want to see the other side, but now with any rock climbers that know that going one way does not mean you can go back the same way. Because the way the vehicle surpasses certain challenges in one direction, those challenges might be completely different going the other way. It doesn't seem like it would be, but it kind of is, just because of the way you're traversing it. Okay, well, we did manage to get back across, so that's good. Just build a road around it. You'd also do that too. But yeah, I'm tired of delivering sand, so it's just like, yeah, we're just gonna fill all these in. So that one's filled in, or that one's good. I didn't think these were gonna be so big. Nobody expects that. And then we need to plot out the last bridge on this side of the town as well. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of delivering of concrete slabs. I don't think I have any concrete slabs anywhere else that I know of. I think I've used up all of them so far. I mean, we're getting concrete slabs delivered to us, but there's something weird about that. It doesn't always deliver a slab, you know what I mean? I don't know if anybody else is noticing this. Like, there's sometimes where it'll deliver and the slab number doesn't go up. Which is very interesting. So yeah, I'm a little confused about that. That we're not getting slabs delivered every single trip. Okay, and we still do need to build a bridge over here as well. Just so we can make the route even passable. This one's going to be a small bridge, though. It'll be like a 2 or 3 slab. So 7, 14, 15, 16, 15, 16, 17. So we got 5. We'll have 5 left after all that. So I can build up to 5. Get out of the way. Yeah, this one will be a simple one. It'd be like a 3 slab or so. I mean, we could fill it in, but I'm lazy. This is just... Building bridges is just way faster. Oh, it will be a 5. Alright. Yeah, I don't exactly like the placement of that one. That end is fine. This end is a little bit... I was just thinking about trailers and such. Yeah, let's try that again. Let's try it from this side. So we want to be roughly there. Actually, we could go way further. We can go 1 segment further. Like here instead. Oh. Not quite. Nope, still got that tree in the way. Dang. Yeah, I want to be right up against that tree. Of course, could do it here, but there's a bunch of mud right here I kind of wanted to avoid. Let's go a little further back. Maybe a little further back. So we can do that extra segment there. Okay, see what that looks like. Yeah, that's much nicer. Yeah, so then we'll just be able to drive right across. Yeah, I think a bridge will be faster. But yeah, 5. Alright, so our next load will be 5, and then 7, and then 7. So, and one of the things I want to look at, is it faster to go this way? Oh, well, no, of course not, because I can't even get over there. So we'll deliver this one, and then we'll come back, and then deliver this one, and then come back, and then deliver this one, and then come back. And then that'll be all the bridges built. Alright, time for another time lapse. Let's go. Hopefully I have enough copyrighted music for this. I have some copyrighted music in the library ready to go, but man, it's interesting.
Just here to sell my soul. I got nobody here that wants me we're just two stars colliding eternally. That supernova smile's gonna stay with me while I ride on to the next galaxy. And I know it's been a while since I felt your love shine down on me. I will wait so patiently, I will be dreaming. And I know it's been a while since I felt your love shine down on me. I will wait so patiently, I will be dreaming, dreaming endlessly, dreaming endlessly. Whoa. All right. And I know it's been a while since I felt your love shine down on me. I will wait so patiently, I will be dreaming, dreaming endlessly, dreaming endlessly. You like the smell of barley on my lips, and these are the days that I really miss. I am longing for the day when I'm drinking with you and not to numb the pain. I just wanna feel okay, looking for a sign that takes me out of space. But I want you, I've changed, I'm not the same. I like it when you call me in the night, 'cause you're thinking of me when the stars align, and you're longing for the way I like to sing to you just to numb the pain. You just wanna feel alright, even though you're miles away, you shine ever bright. You just wanna be the same, we've changed. But I'm like years away, same old voice but a different face. We still feel the same as you did when I held your gaze. And all this time away has made me think I made the worst mistake. So maybe I'll keep riding the asphalt lanes. Maybe we're just faulty, born to break. Maybe the tides have changed and our hearts are opaque, feeling cloudy, but don't feel the rain pouring over us like a wave of pain. And we're gonna be alright, for all the darkness we faced is feeling kinda bright, and together we'll make our hearts sing again. But I'm like years away, same old voice but a different face. We still feel the same as you did when I held your gaze. And all this time away has made me think I made the worst mistake. So maybe I'll keep riding the asphalt lanes. Woo! Going back home at light speed, 'cause I've seen it all, yet you're still on my mind. And I don't wanna feel like I'm dreaming now. See, I just wanna get back home. But home is wherever you are, dear. I know that I will get there in the end. And I'm hoping you won't ask to.
All right, we finally, freaking finally made it here. That took over 3 hours just to. Them damn bridges, man, are kind of annoying, actually. I don't think those rocks exist, actually. Yeah, and I've been learning a lot about the sand too. So you can't put sand up against bridges. It just sucks up the sand and puts it into the void, which is fun. As well as yeah, the trucks are not nice. The AI. I got over for that truck, and I still and I ended up flipping over. Then I was like, screw you, you piece of crap, you made me flip, so I'm gonna make you flip, but then that didn't work. Do these rocks not exist? Well, that one does, but it's fine. But yeah, we finally made it here, finally made it to the gas station. I love that the wheels actually roll on these vehicles, even though they're destroyed. They're just an asset. It's actually pretty freaking cool. Just go ahead and shove that up against that tree there. Pretty well destroyed that car, or that SUV. Yeah, got a lot to clean up here, but unfortunately we are pretty much out of time for this episode. I spent a lot of time on the time lapse and stuff like that, getting that stuff done, which you know, was a lot of fun though. It was a lot of fun. Definitely the 3 hours are gonna be worth it, I'm pretty sure. That'll help us out in the long run, which would be very nice. But we finally we fixed both directions of road. The other one still needs a little bit of fixing. There's still some spots I want to kind of fill in with sand, but I was like, I need to go and finish the other side first before, because the other side's not even passable at the moment. Well, I mean, it was kind of passable, but it's not passable for AI, definitely. So this is like, yeah, we're just gonna finish the other side, and then we'll finish up here. Get this one complete, so at least we're from both sides we're actually passable to this town. So we'll set the mission stuff up next time as well. Get that all done. That way at least something exciting happens. But I think, you know, like I said, I do think that all of this is going to be worth it at some point. So keeping these roads passable is definitely going to help us out. And plus, you know, it feels like I'm doing something. It feels like I'm actually making a difference with this. Yeah, definitely, I say the manual mode definitely needs a terrain switch, what do you call it? It definitely needs to be able to turn off terrain deformation. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Terrain deformation, because when you get a flipped over truck and you're trying to flip it over with a loader, because there is no really winches in this other than the scout vehicles. They're the only ones that have winches, unfortunately. You have to kind of use the loader. Gotta get that back on its wheels. It's like you kind of have to use the loader, so it's just like, yeah, I mean, I could have recovered it probably, and I probably still wouldn't be able to keep my load, but I would have had to make that trip again at less than 20 kilometers an hour, and then had another chance to flip, and I was not willing to take that chance. So yeah, it was, but yeah, this game is still a lot of fun. I know it can be boring at times, but it is a lot of fun though. It's very relaxing and stuff like that. There's not a whole lot to worry about in this game. And you can see I definitely got bored with going back and forth. I was like, with the, you know, grabbing more sand and stuff, and I was just like, I'm done with this. we're gonna recover, because inside the garage zone you can actually get sand immediately. So it's just like, yeah, we're just gonna recover, make this go a little bit, go by a little bit faster. But anyway, now that we're here though, that is going to be it for this episode of RoadCraft. So next time we'll complete those missions and whatnot. Wow, these things are really way too close together. Fire sandbox. It's a sandbox. I guess they don't have. Well, they have an extinguisher right there, a chemical extinguisher. So I don't know why they need a fire sandbox, but sure. Well, anyway, like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.